It was Culture Day at my high school last year, and I think about January. It's when all the foreign kids and staff would play their music and cook their food and, share it with everyone at the end of the school day. But during school, they dress in their respective clothing and practice their dances and actually cook the food. It was about lunchtime when this situation happened, and I was in front of this guy, but I was behind this Arabic guy. So the guy behind me sees the Arabic guy in front of me. And the Arabic guy in front of me, he has on his robe type thing and their keffiyeh, the scarf that's on their heads that the guys usually wear. But he saw the guy in front of me, and he makes the most ignorant remark. He says, "Look at him, y'all. He's gonna blow up the school." Like, I was so disgusted and so mad that whole day. Everyone saw him throughout the day, and they had some type of, sanction toward him, some type of reaction. But this one was such an informal sanction because it was so rude and it was so racist and so ignorant that I was mad, and that wasn't even my culture. I understand that, people would have some type of reaction, to the Arabic guys' deviance because our school usually wears uniforms, collared shirts, black or khaki pants, and it's predominantly black. Not saying that has a lot to do with it, but it's predominantly black. So I guess the culture shock that he experienced, because he was not used to seeing all those cultures, I guess that was too much for him to handle, but nevertheless, it was very ignorant. And I feel like what makes people feel that way towards Arabics and Muslims and anybody from that region is the media, well, for one, and the news, well, news and media. And like ever since 9/11, everyone felt some sort of way toward them. I really wish I could have just turned around and said something like, all Muslims and Arabics are not terrorists. None of them are terrorists. Anybody from your own country can be a terrorist. But I didn't say anything, and I think that was mainly because I would have gotten ridiculed. Our school was structured as, the popular kids get to do whatever they want, and I was kind of in the middle. Then it was the lower kids, stupid high school stuff. But I feel it wasn't really his fault for thinking that way because the news and the media really, really does portray Arabics and Muslims as terrorists. Like, they say America is free and everything, but you're supposed to like conform and actually think a certain way because the news like makes you think a certain way. Like, if they show you a bunch of video of Arabics blowing things up on the news or TV shows or anything, you're gonna think that way. So I feel like if it was just him by himself, he would not have thought that way because this kid was really nice and he stayed to himself a lot, and there was nothing mean about him or evil about him or anything. It was just pure ignorance influenced by the media that actually are very, very racist. That was actually a very racist comment, and I wish I could have said something, but I didn't out of the fear of getting ridiculed.